Hello, Mr. Snelgrove. I've just been thinking about you lately, and I'm very grateful for your influence as a teacher and mentor. So I got everyone together. Everyone to send in a video or recording of their thoughts and their gratitude, and put it all together in one video that's too long, but you should still watch the whole thing. And I just wanted to show you where everyone was at in life as well.
Hey, Mr. Snelgrove, this is Elder Sands, and I just apologize first off. We're doing preparation day activities at the church, sports, and it's pretty noisy, so I apologize if there's lots of background sound, but I just wanted to send a quick little voice message. Sorry it couldn't be a video, but just about how awesome it was of an opportunity for me to serve the school and to kind of be mentored by you my senior year. There's lots of things that I've learned from you. One of my things that's really stuck with me as I've pondered and reflected back on that time is just how individualized you were to me and to each of us and to each individual student. You really cared for each person one by one. I remember this girl that I was kind of dating, she kind of broke my heart at the end of October around, and I was kind of distraught one morning, and I pulled you aside in class, and we stepped into a different classroom, and I just talked to you about it, and I just remember that moment and what you said, and you were just totally had great empathy with me and lifted me up, and it changed that moment for me. I felt a lot better, and I overcame those hard feelings that I was having, and your advice was right. I'm glad that I am where I'm at now, and just the fact that you took so much time to care for me in that moment, it means so much to me now. And your patience with me, I kind of definitely was a little preoccupied with myself sometimes. And I'm just grateful for all the support and love that you showed me, and just a great example. I've thought a lot about the books that you read to us. The one from Pixar and the one, I can't remember the titles right now. And the one about the man who died prematurely from a disease, and just those lessons that I learned from you in that it's amazing, and I'm so grateful for that. And just, you have fun as you do things, and I really admire that, and I had so much fun. I had such a great experience. It changed my life for the better, and I hope that you and your family are doing well, that your son's doing well on his mission. I'm sure he's killing it. He's a great young man, and you're feeling happiness in your life and feeling full. Great example, great disciple of Jesus Christ, and I admire you and look forward to meeting up with you again. I'll have to come swing by when I finish up here in a few months, and I'm looking forward to that. So thank you so much. Love you, and keep on keeping on. Hurrah for Israel.
Hey, Mr. Snelgrove. I just wanted to make a quick video. Just to tell you how much I appreciated you and appreciated Student Council. I had no idea at the time, but it prepared me in a lot of ways for the mission field. Things have been really whack since COVID hit, and things have been really weird. Like, we've had to come up with a lot of creative ways to share our message, to share the gospel, and it's been pretty difficult. We've had lots of trial and error, lots of different creative ideas that have been required, and I think it reminded me a lot to Student Council when we had we had these big ideas that we wanted to do for assemblies or events or that kind of thing, and we had to work through some of our challenges together, how to compromise. I really remember the book we read about Pixar. That was one of my favorites, and a lot of things about that book stood out to me about just the amount of things that they did and just the idea of leadership. And that's really come into play this last year and a half or so. So I just wanted to say thank you for helping me prepare for that. You're definitely one of my favorite teachers, one of the ones I'm going to remember the most. And I just want to thank you for being just really friendly, not only to me at all, but just to everyone. I always really respected that. And I thought that was awesome. So thanks so much, Mr. Snelgrove. Yeah, I love Student Council. We love you, Mr. Snelgrove.
Hello, Mr. Snelgrove. I miss seeing you. I saw you all my junior year, all my senior year, every single morning. And I honestly miss spending time with you. It was so much fun. My favorite thing about you would have to be how you were always yourself no matter what, and you didn't care what people thought. You would talk like Donald Duck for a few minutes. Your impersonations of like Disney characters was so funny. And I just really admire that about you, and I try to copy you every day of my life from that. I try to be myself and, not be as self-conscious about my surroundings. And I also love how you were kind to everyone. No matter who they were, you were always kind and accepting and always involved others in our activities. So thank you. We love you, Mr. Snelgrove.
Well, hello. So I'm making this video in a town called Sonok in the great land of Magyarország. I am Stróbelder from az utolsó napi szentek Jézus Krisztus egyházától. Yes, it's quite interesting. I just want to say a couple of the things that you have done for me, Mr. Snelgrove, because it has been a great impact upon my life, as they say here. Yeah, no, they don't say that here, but I just wanted to say that because you have been a great impact on my life. You have been a great teacher, and I think one of the most impactful things that you have ever done is I always saw that you were always out there looking to help the guy who needed the most help in the class. It wasn't about how the most important person, but it was the person who really needed your help, and you're always there looking out for them. You're willing to talk with them and to be a great teacher and willing to help them and to do all those things for them. And that had an impact. That had a big impact on me because I felt like I needed to be next to the people who were left out too, and has made a great impact on my life, and because of that has made a great impact on my mission here in Hungary. And I look out for the person who really needs help, and I try to help that person. I remember the days back in long time ago, not a long time ago, but I remember those times, and of the Student Council of 2018, 2019, I had to read that. My brain has been mission-fied, so I can teach about the restoration and stuff like that. But only in Hungarian, sometimes in English. And yeah, I just remember those times. You had a great impact on my life, and it has been simply amazing. And yeah, and I really grew because of what you did in the student council and Stuco, and it's been a great impact here on the mission. What I learned to step outside of myself and look around and see what help I can give to others, and it's been really impactful. And I just want to end by saying, we love you, Mr. Snelgrove. Good luck.
Mr. Snelgrove, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to say thank you for all the lessons you taught me during student council. I learned so much about how to be a good leader and about how to get the job done. Before I did student council, I was pretty quiet and not very confident in sharing my ideas with people around me. I feel that throughout my year on student council, you were able to create an environment where I felt comfortable sharing my ideas and where I could gain the confidence that I needed to come out of my shell. Now that I'm serving a mission, I'm super grateful for the support you gave me during student council because it's helped me to become more confident as I'm meeting new people and sharing my ideas with them. Student council definitely gave me confidence and helped me to recognize unique ways to solve problems. Thank you so much for being an incredible leader, and thank you for leading the Madison Student Council. Morgan Hurst.
Hi, Mr. Snelgrove. I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate everything that you did for us and everything you continue to do for us. Just by teaching us those lessons that you did in student council, I learned so much more than I could ever repay you for. I learned a lot about leadership and a lot about responsibility. I reflect often on all the things that we learn. I draw from those experiences every day, and I just want to thank you so much for creating such a wonderful environment that you did in student council and for putting so much love and care into it. We all knew how much you were passionate about teaching and about helping in student council, and we all knew that you'd do anything for us, and that's something that is just, it's priceless. And so I just wanted to say thank you for all of that and for the best year, seriously, ever. I miss it, and I'm glad that I got to do it. I'm really grateful for that opportunity. I'm really grateful that you're the one who was in charge of it. Not in charge, facilitated it for us. But you really did teach us so much about leadership and about responsibility and friendship and how to lift one another up and how that makes us stronger. And I really appreciate it. So I hope everything's going good. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you taught us and for all the love and care that you put into it and showed us. So thank you. Love you, Mr. Snelgrove.
Mr. Snelgrove, thank you so much for your example and for who you are. It was a pleasure serving at student council with you, and a pleasure to serve with you in home. Thank you for everything you've done. Nina Kupenda.
Hi, Mr. Snelgrove. I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything you did for me and our student government for our year. It was so much fun, and that was definitely one of the highlights of high school for me. I really appreciate all the love and time and effort that you put into all of our events and classes, and just making sure you really got to know all of us. I really appreciated how you encouraged all of us to get to know each other more than just working with each other, and because of that, we've all stayed pretty good friends and been able to keep up with each other. I really appreciate the lessons that we learned in our leadership classes and the work ethic that you encouraged us to have when we were working on all of our events and projects. Thank you so much. We love you, Mr. Snelgrove.
Hi, Mr. Snelgrove. Yeah, so I've been thinking about this a lot, but can't even talk about it now. I guess start with the current life update. I'm in Hawaii and going to BYU Hawaii studying vocal performance to eventually get a master's degree in music composition for film score. But yeah, that's where I am now. I'd show you outside, but it's really, really stormy, which is really pretty, but also rainy. Yeah, things that I remember about you are your charm and your wit and how fun you made class and all those things that I love, but aren't that important. I remember the important things, like how you would always in class and in student council include everyone and seek out those who maybe felt excluded. And I always think of Christ and the one sheep, the 99 leaves the 99 to go for the one, and I think you do that. and I've always loved that. And I love that you take all of your talents, you have so many, and that you teach high school. I think you changed so many lives, and I'm sure you know that, but I wanted to put all this together to show that you've changed at least 11, and I'd like to think that it's probably a lot more than that. So we love you, Mr. Snelgrove.